Not to sound elitist or anything, but I think the standards of universities have been like dumbed down.
So it doesn't matter whatever you think, a certain level of education is required with anything.
Welcome to Bridge the Gap, a show where we aim to build a bridge of understanding between opposing views. Each episode you'll see our participants sit down to discuss some thought-provoking statements. If they disagree with the statement, they'll leave their seat and allow those that agree to explain themselves.
The more educated you are, the more doors open for you.
Those that disagree then return and express themselves to the rest of the group.
Education, I feel like awareness or consciousness leads you to success.
Hopefully building a bridge of understanding. Let's see what happens.
We start talking, okay.
I agree with that in the sense of one of the reasons why I went to university was purely to make my mum proud. Okay. All she's been about for years is make me proud, make me proud, make me proud. And this was one of the ways to make her proud, especially as my older sister is a solicitor, has her own place, so I felt more pressured to go to university, even though I wasn't really into going to university.
Okay. I think I hear you. My mum just expected it of me. She didn't care what I wanted to do. I just had to go. Doesn't matter. So she said I had to go and do a law degree. That's what I went and did. And then I dropped out. And that's really it. It played a huge part, and I feel as though a part of me, I'm an academic at heart, so I've always wanted to study. I just wanted to do it on my own terms, but it really wasn't a choice of whether I wanted to or what I felt it was to be. I just had to go and do it.
Do you regret dropping out?
No, not at all. Not at all.
See, I had the same sort of feeling, but I never did. I just had to soldier through.
Yeah, I wasn't doing that.
No?
I wasn't doing that. I'm not going to do anything that I'm going to dedicate my life to something that I don't feel passionate about. Yeah. So yeah. So yeah. Okay, we love to see it. We love to see it.
Well, I mean, for me, my parents they always wanted me to be successful, but they said, it's up to you if you want to go to university, it's up to you if you want to do the apprenticeship route. They were just, as long as I was happy, that was their biggest concern. So I didn't really have any pressure.
Yeah, my mum wanted me to do an apprenticeship, believe it or not. She was like proper like trying to push me towards that, especially because when I was like younger, I wanted to become an engineer. Like I was more so wanted to become like an electrician engineer. I study computer science in uni now, but I think what pushed me to go to uni is because I was quite aspirational. And even though my mum was telling me to do an apprenticeship, I was like, nah, I'm seeing all the people that are making it going to uni, you get what I'm trying to say? And also my A-level grades were really good. So me not going to uni was like, why have I worked so hard to get these grades? So yeah, that's essentially it. Parents didn't really contribute.
My parents wanted me to go to uni, but I wanted to go to uni as well. So we both agreed on that. It wasn't a problem. But then I was the one that decided not to go to uni in the end. So I feel like I did get the pressure, but by that time it was too late because I'd already decided I wasn't going. But initially we were both on the same path. Like uni was the goal for me personally and my parents. So.
I think obviously in an African household, or growing up in an African household, I feel like it was kind of like, at first, like non-negotiable. You kind of like have the stigma of like, hey, like whatever happens, like that's where you're going, innit? Yeah. But I think there wasn't so much pressure like that. It was just more so like, alright, cool, like it's just what makes sense next, innit? And I think, like you said, obviously, my parents wanted me to go to uni, but I also wanted to go just through like, you see your friends, everyone's applying, like, do you know what I mean? That whole like excitement, everything. I remember, just like you actually wanted to go. Do you know what I'm saying? So I think, yeah, that's kind of it. I don't really think there was any pressure from them like that. I
think what's interesting is we probably need to talk about the pressure within the black community and also the pressure we put on ourselves. I think that oftentimes it's actually interesting that the black community in the UK actually disproportionately has more degrees. Right. Yet despite all of that, we are doing less well economically.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. So we've sort of said that, you know, education is the key to success. Yeah. But as soon as sort of, you know, the country realised that, oh, these guys are educating themselves, cool, we're going to block off those avenues to success, right?
You just keep raising the bar.
Just keep raising the bar. Or the people you're competing with are the sons and daughters of the elites. Which makes it exactly, nepotism exists in this country as well, makes it more difficult. 100%. And I think there's less emphasis to learn the softer skills you need in life.
Yeah, for sure.
In the black community, right? Now, softer skills like communication, interpersonal skills, all these transferable skills, exactly, and even stuff like career education. It lacks so much in like the schools that we probably all go to.
100%.
They don't really talk to you about the other paths to success, the other opportunities that are out there, because at the end of the day, even if I don't want to go to the uni, I should know exactly how I want to get to where I want to be doing an apprenticeship. And we don't have that in schools today, which is a huge problem.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Completely agree.
100%. Great. Well done.
Give it a clap.